welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I'm so glad you clicked to this video. So I'll just go straight to the point. As you always know, I don't waste my time. I'll just go straight to the point. So I just want to say before I start that this video is going to be like a part two, even though it's not like a part two, but it's connected to my last YouTube video. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it so that it can make more sense and get more sense of what I'm saying in this video. So in my last video, I talked about a book called Ego is the Enemy, and I also gave a review about it. So you should go and watch it. But if you haven't, I'll just say that ego is the enemy is all about being humble and not letting ego take the better of you. That's just what ego is the enemy is all about. And the book is categorized into three sections: success, aspiration, fear, and how and how ego can be able to block all this from your life except for fear, which fear is not a good thing, but it can also teach you so many vital things in life. That's what I've also learned from this book. So enough of that. I've already given a review of this book. So if you want more detailed review, you should go and watch my last YouTube video. So yeah, I was listening to a podcast on Spotify, Self Obsessed, and she was with this author which wrote the name of the book. I think the name of the book is very controversial, and I myself personally have not read the book, but I look forward to reading it one day. So the name of the book is "Fuck Being Humble," and she was talking about how being humble sometimes is not the way to look at things. And while I was listening to that podcast, it made so much sense because it was like totally the opposite of ego is the enemy. That's why I'm referring you back to my last YouTube video so that you can be able to listen to a more detailed review and understand what I'm trying to say. So in the podcast, she was just trying to say that sometimes people mistake our humbleness as we are coward or we are stupid or we don't do it or we don't know what we are doing, because that's the truth. Because if you see 90% of people that are humble are the ones that are being used. And I'm not trying to take both sides of this book and that book. No, I'm just trying to put the light to the understanding of it, because all points has can be of good example and can have great contribute a great aspect in our life, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not good at words, but I'm trying my best. So in that book, that's fuck being humble. I don't want to see the names much because I'm afraid YouTube can be able to take down this video, and that's the last thing I want to happen to me. So in the book, she was all about self promotion and how we can promote ourselves without that fear of letting people think that we are doing too much and standing for ourselves. Because to be very true, even myself, I've suffered from self promotion, and I think that is a separate video on its own. But sometimes we need to promote ourselves, be it in our daily lives, online, and everywhere. We need to promote ourselves. And she was talking about how when she first published the book, people were all over her. Articles were being they called her out and was still saying that that's a really fucked up name and all that. But she didn't stop. She was able to self promote herself at that time and everything. And I think she's a muse to people. But I'm so sorry, I can't even remember her name. But all I just want to say that sometimes you need to stand up for yourself. You understand what I mean? You need to stand up for yourself. You don't need to be humble at all times. Yes, you can be humble and you can still not be humble. Like it work hand in hand together. Being humble doesn't mean that you need to let people walk over your life and do you all type of things that they want to do with you. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to tell that person, hey, what you did to me was not right. You need to do that for yourself. And I myself, I'm still working on that, and I won't say I'm perfect. But because I'm not perfect, I will not talk about it, because nobody is perfect. And for how long will I wait for the perfect time before I can talk about it? So I think everybody should be able to read these two books, because like it's a great important aspect in our life, and I think it should be heard, it should be seen. And mind you, I said that I'm not trying to take any side of this book. These are great books. Ego is the enemy. I've read it and I've told you the review about it. It's a very great book. And Fuck Being Humble, I've not read it, but based on the podcast I listen to. Like I literally listened to that podcast 3 times. I even listened it before I start this video so that I can be able to gain more understanding about it. And I think I have, and I've point out my view toward it. So yeah, I think we've come to the end of this video, and I hope you've learned something. And I hope that next time, I just wanted to say, or I want to say that being humble, like I've said this already, but I need to overemphasize it. Being humble does not mean people will walk on you, play with you, do all type of things with you. No, you have the right to say no. You have the right to call them out. You have it. It's your life. You have the right to do it. I mean, it's a free world. So yeah, and I also want to do this like a series of posting vlogs because I have not been consistent on posting YouTube. I've been with school and all that, and I think I should post a life update. I'll think about it and post it. Maybe that will be my next video, who knows? But I've been so busy with school and all that, so I haven't had the opportunity. My main schedule for posting my YouTube videos is every Saturday in the evening. But I think I've missed it and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. So yeah, and I also posted a short of my vlog. So if you enjoyed it, please tell me. And if you would also like to be seeing more of those type of things, tell me. I'll try my best. And as I told you, I'm a beginner YouTuber. So please subscribe. I will love for you to subscribe. My vision board, I've put it that I want to be able to reach 100 subs or even more by the end of this year. And I know that we can make it happen. So please make it happen. Because even if it's one person, you can share my video to your friends and you can also subscribe. Like it will mean a lot to me. And please, I need you in this journey. We should go together. Please. Because I love each and every one of you that don't even know me but still like my videos, subscribe. I love you so much and still I'm grateful and I know that we can still do more together. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to these 2 reviews of this book. I'm so grateful and yeah, I'll see you in my next YouTube video. Bye.